Welcome riding buddies once again to my weekly video. Once again this week we're going to evaluate and have a look at another iconic bike, the 1998 CR125RW. This was the first aluminium framed CR125. We got Ding to go out and have a ride on it. We got his evaluation. We had a great day out there. So we're going to sit back, have a look at it, check it out, see what it was like. See what it was like in the day, see what this particular bike's like. And we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.
For the 1998 season, Honda fitted their 125 with the aluminium frame. So this was the first generation of the aluminium framed Honda CR125s. Of course, 1997 was the first 250 with the aluminium frame. The full aluminium frame was designed not for minimizing weight, it was about flexibility and strength. The trouble was the flexibility wasn't there at all. It was a very rigid, stiff frame, which did transfer through to the rider. The engine itself, they dropped from the 6-speed gearbox back to the 5-speed gearbox for 1998. This did make the gear ratios a little bit off. They did it for strength in the gearbox, but it did sacrifice the 6-speed gearbox. All the suspension was from KYB, not Showa. KYB was used, especially in the front ends, for a long period of time by Honda. The really big saving grace of this bike was the brakes. The brakes were diabolical and amazing. Overall, most of the problems that came from this bike seemed to stem back to that aluminium frame. The engine was not that fast, had a good mid-range, not a lot of bottom end and not a lot of top end, but a great mid-range. A lot of people put it back to the airbox configuration, which was designed around the aluminium frame. The suspension was too soft and was very hard to tune in. Once again, this always seemed to go back to the very rigid aluminium frame. But the bike was a fairly competitive little bike for its era. It was a fun little thing to ride, relatively light in the class, and a great little thing to ride, but not at the top of the pecking order. Once again, the extremist member of the Church of Motorology has come along to do the test riding for us, so Ding. We'll get Ding's input on what the little CR125 is like, and after his question I will do the interpretation for you. So Ding, you really looked as though you enjoyed the little 125. What were the brakes like?
The brakes are really strong and amazingly powerful.
So what's the engine like?
Not overly powerful, but still no slouch in this class.
How's the handling on the little CR125 with the aluminium frame? Dung, 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 da da.
You can really feel the stiff aluminium frame, but it actually turns very nicely.
So what did you think of it overall? Dung, 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 dung.
It's a great fun little bike to ride, and I'd even race this thing.
We'll have a little talk with the bike's owner, Shane Litso, aka Spud, and get him to tell us where the bike came from, what he's been doing with it.
Okay, Spud, your little CR125, Ding's been out on it, He really liked it. Just tell us just a quick little view about the bike and its little bit of history that you know of.
Well, basically, I got offered this thing with pretty much a wreck. It's a long story behind it. The short story is we use it out at my place. We have a dinghy day, where all my mates come home, we ride 125s, and a la Top Gear, where they have the star in a reasonably priced car, we have the reasonably priced bike, hence the sticker down there on the swing arm. And everybody goes out and does a lap on this thing, and then we put the lap times up on a board and all that, and yeah, so that was basically what it was done like. I put a little bit of effort into it, not too much. I just cleaned it up, new set of plastics, sticker kit, rebuilt the engine, and a modern day front brake on it. As you said, I really enjoy riding it, it's good fun.
Yeah, Ding actually commented on the front brake. He reckons that front brake's as good as any new bike. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, my opinion of it is it brings it to modern day Brembo standard. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, no, he really liked it. That was awesome. Cool. Okay, thanks for that, Spud.
No worries.
So in 1998, the Honda CR125RW was not considered to be the best bike out on the track, but it still was a very, very good little bike. It had its very strong points, its reliability, which is very important. It was a very solid little bike. The brakes on it, even for its day, the brakes were very good. So it wasn't a bad bike. Very special thank you to Shane for letting us have a ride on his bike. As if the brakes weren't good enough in the day, with the oversized disc that Shane has fitted to his, the brakes are absolutely amazing and would be competitive against any modern bike. The different pipe on it really did bring the engine to life. It would be interesting to see a direct comparison without the pipe on it, but it was a great little bike. Fantastic little thing to ride. Very well presented as well. So thank you so much to Shane for letting us have a ride on his Pride and Joy. And also too, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with what other articles we're going to be covering. There's going to be a lot of different stuff coming through, hopefully, and catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching.